This week at Abigail's we're making pincushions. Really simple to make, really useful to have around the house, and they make perfect gifts. So when you're about to cut a pincushion or cut any product, you put the right sides together. So the big rule of sewing, right sides together to start. Lay your pattern on, and then with a biro or a tailor's chalk you can just draw around it, ready to cut it out. Couple of pins down the middle, just about, little word about pinning, really sharp. Go through, in, bend your cloth and stick out the other side. Really important part of sewing. And then you cut using the gravity of the table. I've got people who cut waving in the air, never comes out quite as straight as if you lay it on the table, take your hands underneath, just enjoy the crunch of the scissors. There we are. Now, very simple, ready to sew. Take your machine, thread it as per the instructions, keep your threads long. You do want your threads nice and long, and then lay it under somewhere down the centre. You're going to leave a little open stuffing, and you're going to sew in a lovely straight line. So you're going to stitch all the way to your corner, and at the end you're going to leave a needle in. If you have to do it by hand, do it, but make sure your needle's in. I'll show you why in a minute. When you've lifted up your foot, you can swizzle the fabric round, you can turn your corner really nicely. I'll let you into a secret. I was going to make round ones today, but I realised they're so much harder. It's much easier to take, swivel, go in a straight line. We'll do a round project another day. This is really fun. Needle in, round, and there are your 4. At the end, just a little back stitch to finish it off. Lift up, turn your needle. It's really nice if you can just learn to do that. Keep your threads long, it saves you threading your needle. I say it 1,000 times, but it does take a long time. We snip the corners so that they come out nice and pointy. See that? That's what you want. This is my favourite, is when you turn something out. I love making 3-dimensional things. The turning inside out, it's a thrill every time. You just need your fingers to poke, basically. Now, I'm going to fill mine with natural wool because I love this wool. I go all the way to the farm and I get it specially. So we're going to fill it with wool. You can use anything from home. You can use any old tights, old bits of cloth. You can even take some cotton wool from your bathroom. Press your fingers, fold it under so you're not going to have the fraying edge. As you do it, see how I'm putting it really neatly one on top of the other. And then remember, your foot is going to keep it in place, the crocodile teeth are going to pull it along, and your fingers are going to do the steering. Keep it as close to the edge as you can, just like that, and back again to lock the stitches. Then you lift your foot up, your thread's long, pull it away, and you've already got a pincushion. Now, just before I go, I want to tell you what we do in our house. Come on, Cleo, let's make one like this. These have got the rigraines. You can make squares, or if you turn the square on the other end as you stitch, you can make a triangle too. These are lovely organic rye grains. They are the kind you put in microwaves and do rye pillows because they heat up. There we are, got it turned inside out, super. In they go. If you're doing a flat one, you just keep them parallel. If you're going to do a pyramid, you go the other direction. And that's all you have to do. Snip the threads. There we are. Just need to learn to juggle.